Lego Darth Vader for Smash? Lego Yoda. Lego... Let's make it like Soul Cal. On one platform you get Darth Vader, on the other one you get Yoda. Speaking of, who the fuck's excited for Lego Skywalker Saga? Because I am. I cannot wait to LP that game. I'm so excited to LP that game. That might be a game that breaks my no new LPs until I finish my backlog thing. Depending on when it comes out. It's meant to be soon, but we still don't have a release date for it. So it is very hard to tell whether it's actually coming out soon or not. But that might be a game that breaks that list. That being said, if I get a PS5 at any point in the next, before I finish the catch-up stuff, Virtual Motivation Mode's also going to break that list. But that depends on whether I can get a PS5 or not. If I can get a PS5, I might as well. But if I have to, but if I finish catch-up before I get a PS5, then I'll wait till I finish that. Ridley should be 900 times bigger than the stage. It depends on the game. You can just say that it's fucking Super Metroid Ridley. Boom, boom. Then it's fine. Whoa, whoa. This guy, hell yeah, let's go. Like, the trailer that they put out for it, like, cause I'm just like, I was excited for Lego Skywalker Saga when I first heard it, cause I'm just like, the Lego Star Wars games are my favorite Lego games. And that might, and part of that is just, well, the first ones before the formula got a bit stale. But part of it is also, which I've talked about in literally this LP before, I believe, of I don't like the modern trends of just you have, like, you get a playable cast of like 200 characters, but to unlock everything, you have to go back through the previous levels with the same 5 characters, because these 5 characters all have abilities that only they have that are required to get collectibles, so you have to play as them. Where Lego Star Wars encouraged you to play as a massive roster, and like, because it was just like, it was down to a type of character would have an ability, like a bounty hunter, or a droid, or a Gungan, or a lightsaber user, or a blaster user, or a woman. That part was big. But it was still that, as opposed to you specifically Captain Jack Sparrow, you specifically Davy Jones, you specifically Batman, you specifically Superman, etc., etc., etc. Which Lego City Undercover almost did perfectly and then required the criminal thing to be Rex Fury. I'm just like, God damn it, you almost had it good and then you fucked it up, motherfuckers. So like, I always liked it because of that. I always liked it for the, you use those power-ups to access new rooms sometimes. So it's just like, oh, you get into an old level with a new character that you like had to work at to unlock or find a different thing that gave you a power, and it could have been like one from a list of a bunch of things, and now you get to use that like power-up in an old level, and oh shit, I've unlocked a new room with new things to interact with, and new puzzles. Where in the new levels, it feels like get the character to this point in the level, hit a box opens because you had the right character, and then you get the thing. Like, I feel like Lego Star Wars was like the best game at not having it be that. And obviously that may or may not apply to the new one. But the new trailers that they've shown for it, it looks very fun anyways. It looks very fun anyways. It looks like what they've done is just a very, very good fun formula for it, where it's they're like actually reinventing Lego games with this. Which I think they've said in interviews is literally the game that's meant to reinvent Lego. Like, so, Calamity advertised Link as a good Switch version, even though it's Smash would only be a Switch version. No, I mean, give an Xbox version and make it have Lego Darth Vader again. Sonic's moveset is insultingly boring. Yeah, no, he's an example of... That being said, if you want to talk about a character that feels like they're from the franchise that they're from, Sonic do run fast and spin ball, and not much else though. So I guess there is that. And then we got a Hotel Mario's Stag and Smash. I'm now realizing I need the meme of Hotel Mario. I don't know what Hotel Mario actually is. Women can jump higher. Yes, all women. I'm glad someone knows exactly what I'm referring to for Lego Star Wars. Fucking why? Why is that a thing? Yo, sensor drop material rate upwards. Let's go. Reminds me how one thing in Lego Pirates required Curse Jack Sparrow, since he needed both his compass and CFL to walk underwater, was really obnoxious. Oh, you want to talk about need a specific power-up and need to be able to walk underwater? Let me introduce you to my friend's friends, because I never personally played it, because I knew it was going to be really obnoxious from the start. Lego Dimensions. A game that had the exact issue of only these characters have these power-ups. Pay real-life money to get it. And then there was, like, I can't remember which character it was, but there was these characters that could use, like, these rainbow blocks or something. And then there was these characters who could walk underwater. And then there was one character who could do both of those things, and then there was one collectible that required both of those things, because it was a rainbow block underwater. Maddening! Fucking maddening! And from my understanding, Lego Dimensions is also one of the games that has the problem of you're not using these new characters to unlock new areas of levels because of their power-ups. You're using them to use that power-up as a key to unlock something, to unlock a chest that instantly gives you the reward, and there's no other interactivity to it. I remember that. Yeah, no. Like, I saw a lot of problems with Dimensions because I knew other friends got into it because they were like, I had a lot of friends, like back when Toys to Life was a thing, who were just like really into Toys to Life, and a lot of them are still just like, I need every single Toys to Life figurine that exists. Like, I know 2 people who have every Amiibo and every Lego Dimensions thing and every Disney Infinity thing. None of them have every Skylander. Skylanders is my thing. But, so it's just like, I saw them getting to it, and I'm just like, I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna hard fucking pass. And also, they got the rights to use Simpsons, but they didn't get the rights to any voices. And the entire level is you on a robot that has nothing to do with Simpsons above the town of Springfield, while you sometimes watch Homer run around in the background doing things without talking. It's fucking bizarre. It's fucking bizarre. Lego Dimensions would be so damn good if it wasn't the whole buy real stuff part. Granted, the buy real stuff is likely why I had so many franchises. Well, it's like Toys to Life is already expensive for what it is. Lego itself is expensive. When you combine those things, buying one new character with like their one vehicle in Australia was $40. No, thank you. I did tell Nintendo Direct was just the 30 minutes of the loading screen from Prime 4, then it ended. Hey, we know the Direct's 50 minutes, so there would at least be another 20 minutes of the 3 from Bayonetta 3 at the Game Awards that one year. That'd be the other part of it. So there's that. Yay. Gladys and Hal arguing, that's all I really needed. I will say that is the one thing that LEGO Dimensions did fucking fantastically. It gave us a 3rd song for the Portal songs. We got a 3rd fucking song for it. And it is actually a canon continuation of the songs at the end of Portal 1 and 2. And it is a 3rd one that follows on from that story. For Gladys singing it. That is fucking amazing. The fact that LEGO Dimensions, of all fucking things, is the thing that gave us that is fucking wild. Because the whole thing is just Gladys moving on and being happy that she doesn't have to deal with Shell anymore and just being content with herself. It is so good. Like, holy shit. That is wild. I love that so much. Even if we never get Portal 3, the fact that we got the Portal 3 song is so good. Actually, what the LEGO Dimensions Sonic set was fun and had some really funny dialogue. I remember, like, the people that I know who got it, they said that the expansion sets were the best sets of, like, the expansion sets were the best part of any of the LEGO Dimensions stuff, and the base game wasn't as good as any single expansion. I do remember people saying that. Apparently, Platinum recently said that while they're allowed to say whatever they want about their own projects, Nintendo controls what they can and can't say about Bayonetta. I do remember Kamiya just saying, Bayonetta's fine, please stop asking. It's just like, yes, the game is being worked on. Yes, it's fine. Stop asking. I feel like they showed off the announcement for Bayonetta 3 when the game was greenlit, not when it started development. I genuinely think the game did not start development until after we knew about the game existing. I think it was... He isn't allowed to say any. He literally isn't allowed to say anything more than that by Nintendo. I think it's Nintendo's, like, it's Nintendo publishing it, so I understand if they want to save it for their own directs and stuff like that. I totally get that. So yeah, again, I think we got the announcement for Bayo 3 when it was greenlit, or it has actually been a development hell game where they've had to reset. But that's unlike Platinum. Just like the stories you hear from developers working with Platinum, that is not a Platinum thing that usually happens. So it would be kind of strange for it to happen with that. Like, the really only bad development cycle thing that we have with Platinum at this stage is Scalebound. And as much as a lot of the internet wants to push Scalebound as being exclusively a Microsoft problem, there was definitely some issues on like Platinum's end, like that weren't going as well as what it should have been anyways. But also, it's literally only Microsoft that has had this problem with Platinum. Literally no one else has. Every single other company that works with Platinum says they are a dream to work with. So, you know, and Platinum are this good. They've worked with a lot of companies, so it may be the thing that Platinum couldn't work well with Microsoft, but also, so it's just like, it is partially because of Platinum that they couldn't get that to work. But also, if Microsoft's the only company that Platinum can't work well with, then there's something going on there. Like, seriously, we're talking about Sega, Square, Activision, Nintendo. Every single one of these companies is, like, people from those companies have said in interviews that they loved working with Platinum, and they enjoy, like, and it's just like, working with Platinum made the experience work very well. Every single one of them has said that. Like, I don't have the confidence in Platinum that I used to. I go into every Platinum game now with an ounce of trepidation. I do not trust them to be the god developers that are always going to make games that I enjoy the way that I used to. I absolutely am not. I can't have that anymore. I've been disappointed by more projects of theirs lately than I've been blown away by projects of theirs lately. I am absolutely not anymore on the train of just Platinum are gonna do it, so it's probably gonna be amazing. I am now just like, I'm on the questionable side of just, I'll still be interested to see what it does, and like, I'll probably like it enough that it'd be worth getting, but I'm not like on the hype train for anything they do at this point now. Like, even Bayonetta 3, I am not on the hype train for Bayonetta 3. I'd like to know more about it, and it would be alright, and I'm gonna play it when it comes out, but it's not like, oh my god, I can't wait for it's gonna be so good. Because I don't know it's gonna be so good. I can't trust Platinum anymore. Platinum have not had the greatest track record in recent years. But every company seems to work fantastically with them. Hey, Driver stuff on the ground, nice. Oh, because we fought the 3 different wizard moblins. I get it. We're on the Great Plateau, real close to catching up on all challenges. Look, alright. I was already being yelled at in comments for spending too much time doing challenges instead of story. So I got to a point where I started focusing exclusively on story. This is what happens. But, oh, I say nuts. But it's like, if you want to know my opinions on recent Platinum games, just watch the Astral Chain LP, and that just like slow burn from just like hell yeah, let's go to oh god, this game is actually, it has some really good ideas, and there's some parts of the execution that are quite fun, but oh my god, is this game messy. And like, compared to other stuff that Platinum do, almost amateur. So, like, yeah. Well, I don't know, it's just between Scalebound being cancelled, Turtles in Time, and Astral Chain, and the definite issues that Bayonetta 2 has. Even if Bayonetta 2 is a good game, it has its definite issues. Between those, I can't be on the thing of just, fuck yeah, Platinum, let's go, it's gonna be godlike anymore. Like, we are not in the golden age of 2013 Platinum anymore. Like, we are not in the same year where Wonderful 101 and Revengeance were released. The 2 best games that Platinum have made. I'm not even personally a fan of Revengeance anywhere near as much as Bayonetta 2, but I will definitely say that Revengeance is a better game than Bayonetta 2. I will definitely say that, even though I prefer Bayonetta 2, I will definitely say that Revengeance is a better game. So, yeah. I watched that LP. Not many people did. Yo, we arrived. Were the good ideas the ones it took from other anime? No. No. Honestly, people kept telling me that the thing about Astral Chain was that it was Ava. And one of the worst parts of Astral Chain was its story. Because the entire story set up a billion story threads and a billion questions, did not answer a single one of them, and barely gave you an ending. And just, like, built up things and then did nothing with them. Like, the story is the worst part of Astral Chain. The second worst part is its structure. Because levels take way too fucking goddamn motherfucking long for an arcadey platinum game where a single level can take 6 hours. I think the longest was... I think there was one level that took around 5. Like, a 5-hour level in a platinum game is fucked. Like, that is fucked, and no fucking thank you. Never again, please, for the love of God. Its structure was the next worst part, and the other worst part was just the combat felt a bit messy. Like, performing the actions with the legions and doing, like, the fact that you had your 3 weapons, the fact that you had your different legions, your different combo finishers, like combination of combo finisher with which weapon and which legion you use did different attacks. All the sync attack stuff, and the fact that you have multiple legions that do their own things and all your 3 different weapons and how that all interacted with the sync attack system, fantastic, phenomenal, so fun. Exactly what I want from something like that. Oh, Korok. I will look for a Korok. Thank you, Deku. You know better.
It's a feast.
You know what? I don't care about leveling you up. I want attack. I want attack so I can kill things faster. Yep.
What a treat.
Like, all the stuff with the sync attack, fantastic. Hitboxes, messy. Defensive options, kinda shaky. Because of, like, how often you can get stunned and paralyzed and stuff like that. Or how awkward the dodge felt, because it was... Like, I never found a way that I was super comfortable with the dodge in that game. The fact that sometimes you had to swap to a Legion, and the Legion was on a quick select wheel, which is okay, I guess. But then this is coming off Wonderful 101, the best quick select option for multiple different weapons that any game has ever had in the history of mankind. How much of just, was on cooldown timers. Literal not even just... there's a difference between a cooldown timer that's a resource pool, because it's the same... cooldown timer that applies to multiple things. You have to choose which one you do, and you can't spam it, and that's why it's a resource pool. And literal cooldown timers where it's just you have 2 attacks. After you use them, wait X number of seconds, and you can use it again. And your cooldown timer on that does not affect anything other than whether you can use that one particular move again. And how much emphasis there is on that, and how much, the leveling system is really weird, where, for each individual legion, you've got to level them up a fair bit to get some, relatively basic, functions for them. Most of the stuff there isn't strictly bad. It's just, we're talking about Platinum, a company that felt like it nailed every single thing that happens in that game way better in the past. Almost every single thing that it does feels like it was done better before by the same company. Where, it's not that they're bad or, it's a massive problem, but just, it absolutely feels inferior to what I've played in other Platinum games. And I'm having issues here that did not exist in other things that I've done by this same company. I've never had a Platinum game that I got annoyed at the hitboxes because they just feel like they do not work properly. The way that I've gotten annoyed at stuff in Astral Chain, it's not even necessarily that Astral Chain is their worst game in recent times. Obviously, Turtle in Time is... just the fucking worst. Obviously, that's way worse, but I mean, how much Astral Chain is, the stuff that you love, so much of Astral Chain is the stuff that you love about Platinum, but not as good, is very worrying. Astral Chain was the big game for me, where it's just oh yeah, Korok. Where is a Korok? I should probably look for a Korok. It has a tumbler for this quest. Wait, there's a giant extending path here. That would make sense if there was a Korok here. Down this big winding road. Roll and roll and roll and roll. What? Yahaha! Yahaha! Turtles in Time was extremely disappointing to me since I love the original version. Turtles in Time was extremely disappointing to me because I like good video games as opposed to bad ones. I could be harsher on the game, But I feel like that's enough. I feel like I don't need to say more than that. I feel like that gets my point across very effectively. I like playing good games as opposed to bad ones. It feels mean to say, and it is. It's also incredibly true. See, the thing is, it's like, it felt like between Korra and like Transformers, it was just like, okay, Platinum can do a smaller budget, smaller game and actually still do pretty well. I have issues with Transformers. My only issue with Transformers is how there are way too many prompts put onto the transform button. And I feel like there are an issue, like the dodge is on that, and a dash attack is on that, and like the change your form is on that. Like there are so many functions tied to the one button because everything that has anything to do with transforming in any capacity is tied to that button. So I absolutely do feel like sometimes my inputs were mixed up because I wanted to do one thing, but the context for a different prompt for that button appeared, so I end up doing that thing instead. I feel like that happened a lot. It's like my main issue with Transformers, and stuff like that. But, I think it's very good. I think it's good outside of that, and stuff like that. I don't think it's like, before you even read it, I did just say that. The change your form button is the same as the transform button. Well, the thing is, it's like, okay, if you're running, like if you're in car mode and you're driving, your dash attack into enemies on a PS4 controller is the R button. Your dodge is an R button. Your combo finisher button to transform from one mode to the other to do a big attack is the R1 button. Anything that has your character do with transforming is on the R1 button, regardless of what it is. And it absolutely results in times where you want to do one thing, but it fucks up and does something else. Like obviously I don't put it anyway. I don't put it at the same levels as the other Platinum games and stuff like that. It's a very fun game. I honestly think that like the best thing that there's two of you. Oh god. Like the thing that Transformers does the best out of everything is the fact that the game has like 3 modes of the ways you'll be attacking and moving. And that is in robot mode, melee attacking, in car mode, doing car stuff, and in shooting mode. And flicking between those 3, both in the middle of combat for evasive and defensive purposes, feels so good. It is so natural to swap between like shooting and like melee attacking and driving. It feels very fluid, and you can tie those things together very, very effectively to make some really good attacks and combos. It feels fantastic in that regard. And stuff like that. The level design's not as interesting, stuff like that. The depth's not as high as some other games. It does have some like weird like grind for build stuff going on, which is really weird considering how small the game is. But like it's not the most egregious thing. It's just weird and stuff like that. Like it's good. It's just like I personally prefer Korra, but I think it's like as good as Korra. And it's like those 2 games are just like maybe Platinum can do this type of thing. Maybe they can make these smaller games like on a smaller budget that are like a smaller thing and still make them really good. Those 2 games said that. And Turtles in Time came out and it's just like, oh, maybe they can't. And then maybe it's just like, well, we can still rely on the big good projects that Platinum are known for. And this is the one that's dead. No, it's not. Yeah, let's go. And it's like, well, maybe they can still make things just as good for their big projects. And then Astral Chain came out, and I was very disappointed by it. And I'm just like, oh, maybe they can't. How the fuck do I do this? I'm working on a video game! Because I don't actually know how to fight these things properly yet. I don't know how you're meant to open up their weak spots. Like, other than very, very specific attacks that they do, I don't know how you're meant to open up those weak spots. I'm doing enough damage to just kill you anyway, so I think it's fine. There we go! Yay, I just did enough damage that I grinded through it. Yay! Oh, hi, Darok. Hi, Darok. And again, you gotta remember, I said this is someone who used to love Platinum and like, oh my god, I want everything to be made by Platinum. The funniest thing is, Nier Automata. The combat in Nier Automata is fucking fantastic. The Platinum tech that you get, like, running around and looking at the environment and the way things work and move feels like a Platinum game, not a Square Enix game in Nier Automata. The way that Platinum got all that working in Nier Automata, fantastic. Combat, fantastic. People say it doesn't have as much depth. No, it doesn't encourage it as much as what other Platinum games does. But it is absolutely there. It's just in a very different way that feels more like the first Nier game, and stuff like that. The funniest thing about Nier Automata, though, is despite how good all the Platinum shit is in that game, just like the first Nier, the worst part of the game is the combat. Which, for the first game, it's because the base combat was so dry. It was still fine, but it wasn't amazing or anything. And it's funny, because in Nier Automata, the only reason that the combat's the worst part of the game is because everything else about Nier Automata is fucking so fucking good. And just the combat is just pretty damn good. I missed a go my first time, so I did this mission twice. Doesn't really help that Nino was really underleveled, didn't have many upgrades. I mean, that was very, not fun. Impregnable. Alright. Place is impregnable, so we gotta choose characters so you can get stuff really preggers.
Now see what a Rito warrior.
I'm reading that very correctly. There's definitely no way that I'm misreading what that was saying.
What a treat.
I second that.
That being said, who's excited for Nier? Densha, you're the one who knows. What's the name of the new Nier game? I never remember what the point something is. Emperor X Saber fanfic? I'd read it. Absolutely. We will never work. I'm a Sheikah. And you're from 100 years in the future and about to go back soon. You can't say that it's because they're different races, because very clearly in Breath of the Wild, that is not an issue. Nier Replicant, verp 0.1.22474487139 ... Fucking Yoko Taro. Fucking Yoko Taro. I don't actually know, I'm just Googling it whenever it comes up. I should be able, thing is, I've never actually read it to try and memorize it. I will try to memorize 22474487139 ... I will try to remember that. I will try. Because I got to get to the point where I do the LP of it, and I have to say that. You know, in the first episode, you're going to have to do the whole number. So many LP is going to be doing that. I'm doing that at every single episode. You can't stop me from doing that at the beginning of every single episode. Hey there, gorgeous guys. Version 2 of Let's Play Nier Replicant ver.1.22474487139 ... And today, this game's a canon sequel. I mean, like, the thing is just like, I feel like among Nier fans, it is now an in-joke / an extremely serious prediction that, oh, this game is absolutely going to be canon as an alternate timeline / sequel / something compared to the original game. It is not a remake. It is a sequel. I think every single person who knows Nier and Nier Automata is expecting that. Like, every single fan is just like, I can't wait for this game to reveal that it's also canon. I can't wait for it. I'm so excited. So the thing is, I kind of want to blind LP it in case that happens. And also, whether it does or doesn't happen, it'll be a good excuse for me to be able to 100% that game instead of having to 100% the original Nier game on PS3. Because I genuinely don't know if I can go back and do that now. Because I don't know if I'll be able to harvest my save file for Nier from my stupid PS3 that doesn't work properly. Because if I can't do that, I'm not regrinding what I've already done to get back up to that point. Like, I'm not starting my 100% save file of Nier again for the PS3 version when a remake's on the corner. If I can't get that, I'm not doing that. You cannot pay me enough. Smash Bros. Alternate title, hyper fanfiction fighting. So when you say hyper fanfiction fighting, I think it's something very, very, very different. Gotta get all the meta sequel remakes. How many have actually existed so far? Also, how much can we even say about how many exist so far without being spoilers for people who haven't played through these games yet? Because that's the big one, isn't it? Where it's just like, can we actually say which ones are and aren't in case they're spoilers? Because for a lot of them, they would be. Owned. Whereas, like, don't you like how that game's secretly a sequel? It's like, that's a massive spoiler. Even so, though.
I am ready.
I'm so excited, though. I'm so excited. Because it's absolutely going to be fucking canon. There's stage plays that are canon for Nier. It's going to be canon. That being said, so I know people talk about where it's just like, there's so much side shit for Nier that's all canon across, like, books and stage plays and, oh, God. Tabor, get to the stronghold. I didn't even realize it was under attack. Whoops. Lol. Lol, that was happening. Tabor, blow up the base and protect it. There we go, we're good. Haha, if the frame rate is so low on the base, the enemies won't be able to attack us. Mwahaha. Mwahaha. Now I got hit by fireballs. The concept of it being a metal like that would be a spoiler, absolutely. So I don't even want to say anything. And 3 whole games under a different name. I don't know what I'm referring to. Oh, you mean Nier stole Gear Replicant and Gear Replicant for 1.224.744.87139? Yeah, I got it! Wait. 224744. That's the hard part to remember. That's the hard part. That's the hard part for me to remember. Is it 244774 or is it 2247? Orange. Oh, Drakengard 1 to 3. Yeah, they're also canon. That's what we're talking about. But the stage plays and stuff for canon. Oh yeah, because I've got discussing that. Yes. Well, I mean, again, Nier's existence, Nier's fucking existence as a game is the sequel to one of the alternate endings of Drakengard 1. That alone is just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? But, from what I heard, even the Nier events in FF14 is canon. Densha can absolutely confirm that those are 100% incredibly explicitly canon. I feel like part of the reason that Densha wants me to play FF14, other than it's got a free expansion, you get a free expansion up to Heavenswood and up to level 60 for completely free when you get the game. Other than that part, I'm pretty sure part of the reason why they want me to play through FF14 is to get to the canon Nier stuff. So, my big thing though is just that, like, I honestly find that a lot of the canon stuff that exists outside for the franchise of Nier is not good, and in a lot of cases, actively makes it worse. So I enjoy ignoring it. So there is also that. Like, there is alternate details about, like, there is alternate, like, books and stuff like that that you can read about Nier Automata that, like, reveal some more details about how certain events in that game work. And almost universally, I think every single one of those makes the story of the game significantly worse. So it's like, I don't even want to acknowledge it as canon, so I think it makes it worse. Like, there's explanations on what the entire premise of the company and foundation and mission statement and everything is for that game, and I think every single one of them is, like, makes the experience worse. So I like to ignore the stuff outside of Nier that isn't the main games, because I think most of the time it makes it worse. I'm going up on the events so far. There's a whole lot of interesting lore we don't know so far. We don't know until the next patch with the last part of the story, how it wraps up. I feel like the Nier stuff in FF14 has been going for years at this point. I feel like it's been going for years at this point. Oh my god, is this like several Malice Guardians all coming at me at once? Oh my god, there's like multiple Malice Guardians. What the fuck? Is this several Malice Guardians all trying to attack me? What the shit? What the actual fuck? How many Malice Guardians do you need to send out at me, video game? What the fuck? Video game, what the fuck? Do the weak point attack on this fucking thing. Do the weak point finish. Oh my god. Want you to capture outposts, don't forget. Yes, but there's Malice Guardians. It's asking me to capture Malice, kill Malice Guardians. I'm gonna kill Malice Guardians.
I am ready.
Oh, speaking of the Phoenix Wright Professor Layton crossover that's coming out, have people seen the thing that it's possible that Great Ace Attorney is going to be real and actually coming to the West? The amount of Hurlock Sholmes memes I've already seen on Twitter has been significant. It is very significant how many of those I have already seen. Hurlock Sholmes, Hurlock Sholmes, Hurlock Sholmes, Hurlock Sholmes. Hurlock Sholmes, original OC, do not steal. This has been the joke of the day on like half my Twitter. That's very possible for tomorrow. Oh, that could be a thing for tomorrow. So you know what's gonna happen? Phoenix Wright's gonna be fucking announced for Smash, and that's gonna make me want to do the start the Phoenix Wright games way earlier before my catch-up's finished. That's what's gonna end up happening here. That's gonna be the thing here. That's gonna be what happens. It's gonna be like, oh, I should do the Phoenix Wright games like the moment that my catch-up finishes. Oh, I should do it now because you're coming to Smash. I mean, I've been saying there's going to be one Capcom rep at least in this second DLC pack. And while I've been saying it's probably going to be Dante or Lost Dante, it could be Phoenix Wright. It could be Phoenix Wright. Explosions. Explosions! There we go. You ever seen a trilogy, Capcom? Well, for Great Ace Attorney, it's only up to 2 of them, right? And we're up to... Has Ace Attorney 7 come out for, like, the main franchise? Because I know 1 to 6 have come out. Like, there's the first trilogy and then there's the second trilogy. Has 7 actually happened yet, or are we still waiting on that to start the new trilogy?
I am ready.
Because I also know there's stuff like Investigate. I remember I wrote up a list. I went onto the Wikipedia page, and I wrote up a list of what the Phoenix Wright games were. So I wanted a list of every LP that I have played. 7 hasn't been announced yet, okay. Because there's like the main 6, there's the 2 Hurlock Sholmes ones. Are Investigations is Investigations the Edgeworth thing? I remember seeing one of the games have Edgeworth in the title. But I do not remember if that was in one of the Investigations where it says everything. Who knows, it could get dropped in tomorrow's Direct, but it's gotta wait and see!
Feel yourself. I am ready.
So I'm trying to remember how many fucking games I need to LP for this. Investigations are the Edgeworth games, yes. Aha, I do remember! Okay, so it's 1 to 6, 2 Edgeworth games, and then the 2 Hurlock Sholmes games. Am I missing any? And stuff that's been localized into English. And I know Hurlock Sholmes hasn't been localized into English, but it's possible that it will be. Or am I, and not including the crossover with this line, I know that exists as well. Why is this? I wrote the hardest thing that I fought, despite the fact that I just fought like 7 Guardians. Because I should probably start actually doing it, Ace Attorney sometime soon. Because there's so many fucking games to get through. How many years did it take me to get through like the 4 fucking Danganronpa games? And we're talking about like several hundred Phoenix Wright games. Oh my god. Investigation is never localized either, but it's got an incredible fan translation. Oh wow, okay. I actually didn't realize that the second one of that wasn't localized. Outside the crossover, not really. Okay. So just 6 main games, 2 investigations, and 2 Hurlock Sholmes. So it's only 10. So it's only 10 is what you're telling me. Die. There we go. So there's only 10 Phoenix Wright games, not including the crossover with Professor Layton. It's not that bad. Not that bad. Only slightly extremely fucking concerning. Terrified doing this. Fan translation is still on localization choices and even has new voice clips for the new characters. Holy shit, that is an in-depth fucking localization. What the fuck? That is in fucking depth. Voice acting in it too? What the hell? So that's a game that's absolutely possible to play. Okay. Gotta play Investigation 2. It's really good. DGS can be hard to patch and play, so I'd only really play it if it does get an official localization. DGS? Is that Great Ace Attorney? I don't know its Japanese name is, but I know that Great Ace Attorney is the Herlock Sholmes. Okay, it's the game in the past, I think. Is DGS that one? Why am I so insistent on the way that I do my streams, LPs, videos, my series? Daigakuten Saiban Grace Attorney. Yes, aha! Aha! 2 messages in a row with the exact same spelling and punctuation, except for someone added a yeah. Why am I so insistent on the games that I LP be full fucking franchises that are several games long? Like, I know what's a good idea. Let's do every Kingdom Hearts game, and then every Metal Gear, and then every Yakuza while doing all the side stuff in Yakuza. That's a good idea. Let's just do these entire franchises. I mean, I know part of the reason why I do it is because it's the perfect example for me to go back through these entire franchises that people love and get to experience the whole thing in what I find is the most fun way to experience video games. And people love watching through massive fucking franchises of mine, whereas it's like, oh, this person has done several games. I can watch the entire thing. Let's go. I know people love that, so it also helps for views and stuff like that, which I think I literally discussed in the last Hyrule Warriors session as well. But yeah, but still, it has made me, yeah. You forgot the comma, although you already did the full stop, so I don't know how you're gonna fix that. Sorry. But yeah, it's just like I've dug myself in way too deep on how many fucking games there are for me to LP. And there's also another franchise that I'm going to be doing at some point after this catch-up finishes. That it's a full franchise. Kinda. It's a full series of games, I'll say that. It's a full series of games that's at least gonna be eight series in that. Possibly more depending on what I'm doing. Which I'm not telling anyone what that one is yet. But I have another one planned. Like, I've got Metal Gear and something else planned, like, to do these giant full fucking series of every game in the series. And then there's Ace Attorney that I'm gonna try and do, like, and while still doing Yakuza. My next several years are just going to be Yakuza, Metal Gear, and Ace Attorney, which, by the way, is fine. I don't think anyone's gonna complain. You're opening up to Mario, plus completing some of the old series is going to be a huge thing. 3H is also huge. Well, yeah, so the problem that I have right now is I want to do catch-up, because I hate having this massive backlog. So, having this backlog, I want to clear it out. Like, I've still got to get through main LPs of, like, fucking Corruption and Banjo and, World Ends With You. Like, I want to get through those things. The side things I haven't done. There's way too many that are unfinished, and I need to get through those. So I'm kind of just wanting to say, fuck it, I should do that now. So it's like, starting Metal Gear, starting other things. Like, does it matter if those wait? Not really. Those ones don't matter. Because it's just like, I'm already so many years behind that I don't think it matters if I wait a little bit more time to actually do them. So it's fun. Like, it doesn't matter if I wait a little bit more time until I get around to those. And stuff like that. So I'm not too fussed about that. It's when new games come out in the middle of me doing this catch-up that I'm just like, fuck. Like, I'm, like me, currently doing Hyrule Warriors right now. Again, if I stick to, like, if I can actually stick to my stream schedule that I'm going for right now, it's gonna be a lot easier. Sorry, it'll be fine. The idea is that I should hopefully be able to fit in 6 streams a week, and my main LPs would be 3 to 4 of those, so I can actually fit in a lot of that side stuff. And some of those series that I was planning on doing is like big full of, like, main LPs, where it's like the 5 half an hour to 40-minute episodes on YouTube a week. I can instead do them as side things, where it's just like 1, maybe 2 1-hour-long videos a week, kind of. Like, when I do 3D All-Stars and stuff like that, I'm going to do where it's like, I'll do a 3-hour stream on a weekend, and that'll be 3 videos throughout the week kind of thing. Like, I do it in a very similar way for like that. So, like when I go do, like 64, Sunshine, Galaxy 2, etc. like that. Like, that would be, like, it's, like, I've got plans on that stuff to make it slightly more manageable, but it's gonna take a long time to get through it all. But if I actually get all the streams done that I need to get done, going ahead, it won't be the most difficult thing in the world to get it all done. It won't be, like, it'll still take a long time, but it's like, it shouldn't hopefully be too overwhelming. Persona, get fucked. This is the one was the fuck it rods level. Ah, see, I've taken a slightly different approach. I've taken the fucking table approach. I've taken a slightly different thing. Oh, hello! How are you all today? Do you know what I did not realize it was a hair width trial. I did not realize this was a hair width trial. I went through that much without taking a hit? What the fuck? What? 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 How? What the hell? Yeah, if I drop the frame rate, they won't be able to attack me. Owned. I just need to get into this and everyone's dead. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me! Don't let it hit me! Get over me! No one knows what's happening! Everyone is scared! I think I actually got the frame rate down below 1 just then. No! I think the frame rate actually got below 1 for a second there. I'm fucking impressed. It is my mission to break this game as hard as I fucking can with Tabor. Tabor only in levels that do not function well with Tabor. So all I gotta do is this. We did this. There we go. Get back in range, you son of a bitch. Fire Moblin, where are you? You're not even on camera. Get back here, you coward! No! It hit me with a flying fuck. Ah, Jesus! Don't spawn me in front of them. What the fuck? Why is it 2 of them and they're half dead? What type of checkpoint was that, video game? I don't even know where they are. There they are! Lol. Good job, autosave. It did so well. I loved how well it did its job there. So fun. Hair breadth challenge in front of 2 silver moblins. So fun. So fun. Loved it. I rate out of 8 out of 8. So good. Get exploited. It's choo-choos there. I don't want to do that, actually. Okay, if I can access... No! Oh, no. I didn't have the right one. Fuck! I love looking at the statue's crotch. It's so sexy. Oh my god, I want to looking into it. Get fucked! I've actually hit with the entire brigade, you're dead. There we go! Why need rods when Tabor's more broken than rods? Look at the explosions surrounding me! Why is Tabor so powerful? What the fuck? So ridiculous. Give me mid-air attack stuff, you bastards. Cats! Yay! Yay, Bowser's Fury stream. Energy is back. Cats! How good was Bowser's Fury? Oh my god. I'm so happy with that series. And by series, I mean single stream and now 5 videos on YouTube. That was such a fun day. Like, that was really a really fun stream. Like, How many people were watching and just the chats that we were having about all ridiculous stuff and just being like, fuck it, let's start a brand new Mario experience that's so weird and 100% it in a single day and see how good it is and how ridiculous it got at some points and like just like tense it got. That was a fun fucking stream. That was a really fun fucking stream and also just a good goddamn game. Here to make up for missing it? Aww. Yo, and Chris has 4 characters, let's go. It was like, obviously, I enjoy every stream that I do. Chatting to people and everything like that is still good. I obviously still enjoy just talking while playing video games. Been doing it for so many years that it's a part of my identity at this point that I always enjoy that. But I mean, like, the Bowser's Fury stream was just, like, particularly good. That was just a particularly good stream of just, like, chat energy, game energy, my energy, and everything. It was a really good combination of everything. It worked so well. All of Hyrule was worried about monsters appearing everywhere. Gloom surrounds even the goddess statue. Show the goddess who watches over Hyrule that you can protect this land. That's just the Temple of Time, isn't it? That's literally where the Temple of Time is, right? Yeah, it's next to the fucking river. That's the Temple of Time. I follow someone who used to do speedruns of the 380 cells in the original 3D world, and he thinks Bowser's Fury is one of the best Mario experiences in a long time. It's a really good game. Like, as an if you are aware and comparing it, the fact that it is a shorter experience designed around a shorter length, if your only criticism of, like, if you remove the criticism of Bowser's Fury of it doesn't have enough content to hold up to something like Odyssey or Sunshine, which I think is unfair. If it had that much content, it would be worse off for it because its central mechanic and gimmick and concept would not work as well. So if you're someone who can ignore that part and just be like, an experience that is 5 hours is comparable to an experience that is 20 and stuff like that, I genuinely think that Bowser's Fury holds up to be on equal footing as a 3D platformer, as Odyssey, as Galaxy, as Sunshine, and as 64. I genuinely think this should be discussed as the next game in 3D Mario platforming. Like, I think it holds up with that experience. I honestly believe that. Like, it was a really, really fun, good experience. That was, like, the perfect length for getting everything that you wanted out of the concept without overstaying its welcome and getting tiring. And again, the big thing that I said my entire playthrough of it, which was a weird thing to say about a game, and it's not something I say very often in terms of the thing that, like, the part about this game that makes it the best, like, the thing that improves this experience to being as good as it is the game's structure. The game is structured so fucking well for what it is. Like, the structure is so perfect to just give these, like, ups and downs in terms of, like, peaceful, high tension, slower, faster, brand new stuff, remixed old stuff. Like, it is perfect ebb and flow throughout the entire game of changing all of those elements that the entire experience continues feeling fresh. Even if you're doing something that's similar, it's either long enough ago that it's just like, yeah, this thing and this kind of thing is cool, or it's a thing that you've already done remixed in a new way that's like, damn, and just the emotional tension that, like, changes drastically because of the Bowser's Fury mechanic, and stuff like that. It's so well made. I would love to see Nintendo do more smaller Mario games like this, where they can say it's a 5 to 6 hour experience. Let's build it around that. Like, Bowser's Fury is not built to be an Odyssey length game. It is built to be a 6 hour game, and it is 6 hours, and it works really well for it. Like, I would dare say that Odyssey is built to be, like, if you want 100% it, it's built to be like a 15 hour game, and it's 20 hours. Like, I would say Odyssey has that issue. Whereas, like, on your first, I think Odyssey for a first playthrough is fantastic, and it's the fastest I've ever 100% a Mario game, but I do think it has some structure and pacing issues when it comes to wanting the 100% it, or even on a first playthrough. The gloom has mysteriously lifted around the goddess statue, though surely your proof made all the difference. Keep protecting the peace for the goodness, for the goddess and Hyrule. Heart container, 2 hearts on every character. Let's go. Is there any other big upgrades that are just, like, floppingly fuckingly huge cocked? Does anyone want me to ever repeat that sentence ever again? Imper enhanced ability. You win every fight instantly. If is considering trying meditation to refine her skills in battle. Help her reveal some materials to sharpen her focus and block out distractions. Why is there so many quests in this game that are get characters high? She clearly doesn't like that herb the way the other people do. She likes her silent mushrooms and nightshades. She likes her different types of drugs. But she's still getting high. Emma spent days in solitude, quietly meditating. Stoned out of her mind. Got it. At the end of this long sojourn, never heard that word before, okay, she emerged with not so much as a hint of indecision in her gaze. Her focus sharp as a keen blade. Dodge with correct timing to perform a mid-dodge attack? Wait, what? Smoke an ethereal stone? You're smoking time travel. I feel like that would be the hyper shit in the world. Okay, when it says dodge with correct timing, is it flurry rush timing? So it's just if you do a flurry rush dodge, you do more damage? Or is the window more generous than that? That is not at all what I was expecting Impa to have. What? What? I'm very confused. I'm very confused. Actually, before I look at character upgrades, let's have a look at all of the other upgrades just to see if there's any of that stuff I can do. I should honestly just between every quest go around just buying all this shit. Or I should just put a bunch of the Terraco parts on the fucking... I should probably just do this, eh? I should just do this and buy stuff every time that I need to for Terraco. Just to get more of it. Just so I can get some more Terraco parts. Increase rod use by 1. Korok seeds. Yeah, so the Korok seeds for that. I got all those ones. Divine beasts. Smotherwing butterflies. Actually, I can buy some of those soon. So, and I'm looking for the other one apparently, I guess. Okay, maybe I'm looking at that for a different quest. Bridge repairs, those ones. You got 10 quests, so might as well mark it to keep tracking stores. Yeah, I don't like having so many things marked because it makes it hard to know which quests to do on the map, but I guess I can just do them and it's fine. But it helps a lot for stores. Hey, work, how you going? What's up? In fact, I should probably be wrapping this up relatively soon. But we'll go through all this first and maybe do one more quest. If there's any particular quests that people know I should do before I finish, feel free to let me know out of stuff that I do have available. Let's quickly go to the stores, see what we can buy. Nothing. Hype. Cool. Fucking sick. Love it. Buy all this. Buy all this. Stop buying things multiple times. Hey, I got a thing. I got a thing. I got a thing. Let's go. No. No. Oh! You have some fishies. Fishies of elements. Don't know how that works. They're all in the water. What the fuck? Doesn't even make sense. Chill shrooms. There we go. Big hearty truffles. Oh, shove those in me. Fuck yeah, babe. Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Why is this the type of person that I am? Why do I choose to be the things that I am? Surveying the volcano. Yo, power divine beast Varudanya. Baba Rodanya. Baba Rodanya. I'm not reading that. Recharge from magma rain. Some say dry. Well, there's. If anyone wants to lop my head off with a battle axe, I freely give you permission to do so. I'm not gonna complain. I have no right to anymore. I have sacrificed that. We gotta get this Terraco shit at some point. How much Terraco shit do I have? I've got 9 of 50. Fuck. I feel like because there's a lot of challenges that I'm yet to do that give Terraco parts as well. Yes, there's some Terracos there. Expert plus. There's a bunch there. There's a bunch there. Like, yeah, next session we'll get to the point where we start getting to those, so we'll actually have a lot. We'll actually start getting a lot more things like that. So it'll be fine. Do these give Terraco parts? No. But they do give some other stuff. We're not doing those just yet. I don't really remember that many other big upgrades outside stuff that uses Korok seeds. The Terraco and the bridge one, I guess. The bridge one's the big one, yeah. Might have been the fuck it rots one. Been a while. Oh, yeah, that would make sense. Well, I meant challenges. If there's any challenges that I should do before I end, is what I meant. But that is stuff I should save up for. I should make explicitly, like, I should hand in other stuff, but make sure I don't use stuff that uses Terraco parts. What do I need for Terraco? Okay. There's too many things to remember. Like, I want to hand in other people's quests, but I don't know what they use. There's durians, hardy durians, and hydromelons. Shove on the sensor. Go back to buying. Hardy durians! Hardy durians. Body durians. Yeah, let's go for the future of Hyrule. Fireproof lizard. I already bought your fireproof lizards. Yeah, motherfuckers. Always trying to ice skate uphill.
Ah!
Son of a bitch. For the future of Hyrule, though. Blong.
I am stronger than ever before.
Swinging his claymore with the soldiers, the king refined his two-handed sword technique. His Majesty looks forward to forge a brighter future together with the volunteer army. Yeah, he got his final X. Got your final X. Fuck yeah. So I gotta hand in this other stuff in case it unlocks other stuff. I'm aware that I'm great with my words. I've got like 13 ethereal stones. That's okay. Tabor's got everything, right? Yeah, Tabor's got everything. King Rome still has that, which is melons. There's not many other characters that I play as. Like, Imba's got everything, Link's got everything, Tabor's got everything. Characters that I like have got everything. I guess Sidon. No, I can't hand anything. What about a Bosa? Enhanced ability for a Bosa, I like this. Revenue Molduga's been sighted in the desert near Gerudo Town. Acquire proof of its defeat to put the town's residents' minds at ease. So many words I got definitely totally correct there. Gerudo were relieved to see evidence that the Molduga has been defeated. Urbosa vowed that no matter how terrible the foe, she would always keep her people safe. Length of lightning gauge has been doubled? Jesus. Jesus. Okay. I determine whatever I can get when I get everything. Even if I should save in something else. Gotta turn in everything eventually. You're right. You're right. You're so right. You're so right. Let's just say fuck it and do everything. Fuck it. You're invited to join the Gerudo as they practice for the fight against Calamity Ganon. They light the feast before they turn, so bring along some special cooking ingredients. Let's go. Let's go.
I refuse to be anything less than capable.
The meal left the Gerudo satisfied and raring to go. They threw themselves into the training with gusto. Please, please, Chief Urbosa promised to lend even more Gerudo support in the final battle. That battle that totally already happened. Okay, we just do this. Research from Ancient Tech Lab could use your help. See, there's a guardian he wants to study, but it's in the other world. Can you find it and report back with your findings? How do you know about the other world, bitch?
It seems I've grown stronger.
The researchers use your findings to make a breakthrough in their knowledge of ancient relics. One of them proudly announced that a new feature had been added to the Sheikah Slate. Your Sheikah runes have been strengthened. Cool, I'm never playing as that character in any capacity again, so who the fuck cares? Lately's husbands spend all day and night, because the loneliness is something mind at night. I don't know the lyrics. Working in a study, her waiting maid says the princess is yearning to, for certain hard-to-find research samples. The guts and hearts of monsters.
I refuse
Sick
to be
fuck.
anything less
With
than
rare
capable.
monster parts on hand. Princess Zelda's research progress by leaps and bounds. Who knew that such dangerous pursuits would turn out to be so useful? I'm scared of this lady now. Something else quickly appeared. Bow of light, no. No, okay, can't hand in those. I think I just have a list of what can I hand in right now. Yo, we get them pants. Mifa's getting in Link's pants. We're getting his pants. Same thing. Client who wishes to be anonymous has noticed his daughter staying up late into the night, crafting armor for someone. Worried for her health, he asked for a supply of energizing foods.
All the better to help my friend.
Client's daughter completed the armor without incident in good health. Still, he cannot help but wonder to whom she intended to give the item. Oh, I fucking wonder. It's totally someone in the Zoro domain with 2 human legs. Definitely one of them. Maybe that's what we're getting into Link's pants means. She doesn't know, alright. She's trying her best. Give a girl a break. Work on Death Mountain's Gorko Tunnel has ground to a halt. Seems the miners too hungry to keep going. They're craving a rock roast that seasons just right. Link eats his rock roast, still doesn't season it because he's white. Rock salt, Goron spice, and attached to Chickaloo tree nut. Ta-da! A perfect rock roast. Sated by that gourmet meal, the miners easily dug out Gorko Tunnel as far as it could go. Extra hearts. Yay. Can't hand anything there. Can't hand in anything there. I feel like I need 10 billion hydro melons to hand in everything that I need. It's coming up an awful fucking lot at this point. I'm now also low on ethereal stones of everything, which is nuts. Name more shit there. I should really just buy it. Link just going on the fucking on that rock roast, one of my favorite points in this game. Just how instantly, with zero hesitation or regard for any possible consequences, like he literally is just holding it in his hand, and Agoron's just like, eat it. And Link, without a single brain cell activating in his brain, is just, yes, master. Nom, 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 nom. Like, just instantly. Breath of the Wild Link is the best. And any other Link from any other timeline would be terrified to meet him. Fucking terrified. A Goron architect has been summoned to Hebron to help with the fort repairs. Might be a long trip, he says. Sure hope I don't get hungry on the way. Bring him a snack for the road. Your snack is a diamond. You ostentatious prick. Bringing along his sack lunch packed with ore, the architect did a superb job fixing up the fort in Hebron. In fact, he finished the job ahead of schedule. Enough schedule to make some earrings. And then the bit later, when the soldiers are cheering him on while he eats a plate of rocks, is like it's a fucking frat dad. Hey, the rocks! Hey, the rocks! Yeah! It's so good. It is so good. And just, oh my god. The concern on Impa and Zelda's faces of just, okay. I guess this is happening. Rock Hard Grill. Rock Hard Grill, famed for its menu of tough-to-eat treats. Wants to have a meal for the hardworking Gorons all over Hyrule. Of course, to cook up a true chomper chipper, you need topaz and an amber. The other dude, this is an exquisite meal apparently we're making. The other dude wanted a diamond for a lunch snack. That nearly unchewable chow really hit the spot. Even after today's hard work, the meal puts smiles on Goron's face far and wide. So in no time, and all did but away with their weariness. Yay! Yeah, it's Yunobo, so all of them are fucking food, aren't they? Yeah. Soldiers from all over Hyrule feeling worn out. The Gorons plan to raise everyone's spirits with a wrestling match for the ages. Help the fighters prepare for a fierce smackdown by eating food. Get it? Because his attacks are food-based. Ah! And the crowd goes wild. Everyone had a great time watching the epic clash of heavyweights unfold. Looks like wrestling may soon become one of the kingdom's most popular sports. Yeah. Well, imagine the Topaz was for like a huge group. The Diamond was for one person. That one person's just a fucking, just a demon. Just a demon when it comes to eating. The Sapphire Seal Pageant. Oh my god. Sapphire Star. We get a unique thing for this one. Oh shit. Oh shit. Corona Town's beloved lipstick boutique was destroyed and the owner is asking you to help restore the building. It's a shocking sum of money. Will she ever be able to pay it back? Yes. There's something question marks for this. I need to know what this is.
Can't be stopped.
Oh, I get 5,000 back. Lipstick boutique held its grand reopening and a buyer from overtown said same source praises. One day you bumped in town owner. She repaid her debt on the spot. Yay, I got the money back. Can't hand in those. Can't hand in those. Can't hand in that one. There's one. Oh my god, fucking 8,000. Many adorers of the Great Fairies are planning to hold a festival where they fill their beloved beings' fountains with offering to show their devotion. Naturally, they'll need a lot of rupees. Pay up that paper. Gemstones, I guess, in this one. Moved by the side of their fountains nearly overflowing with offerings, the Great Fairies became even stronger. They agreed that mortals really ought to throw festivals for them more often. Unique actions with ZR have been improved. Sick. Oh my god, Great Fairies actually almost finished. Yumina Girl aspires to be the best seamstress in all Hyrule. She would like to prove her abilities by making garments for the Great Fairies. She seems she'll need a lot of materials. Yeah, they got some big ladies. You're gonna need some big garments. I don't know how monster parts are helping with that. I guess the scaling on the chest. I guess the jewelry, maybe. Young seamstress, that's not a seamstress job, what? Young seamstress completed her shimmering garments and offered them in the Great Fairy fountains. She may not have seen it herself, but the Great Fairies adored her splendid gifts. That's the Great Fairies done. Damn, I should play as them again. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Turco stuff I'm still waiting on. I think we've handed in everything we can currently hand in. Everything we can currently hand in, I think we've done. Except for the bridge repair. Well, I can't hand in bridge repair, so I haven't actually... I can't hand that one in, because I haven't done it yet. You stupid fuckface, myself. Goodness. So with that, I think I shall end it here. Next session, we just continue working through that. I don't really need to grind out weapons or anything at this point. I think everyone's strong enough and everything like that. I might grind out weapons for Link so I can get a Royal Broadsword and just attack fast good with it. I might try and do that. I may not be bothered. But what I might try and grind out is more items so I can hand in more quests. You want to mark the ones you want to focus on? Yeah. Tarako. Tarako. I want to get Tarako as a character. I feel like that is a thing, like, I might grind out in between sessions to hand in all the Tarako ones that are currently available. Because they're mostly just, like, melons I need to buy. And, like, most of it's just shit that I buy. So I just need to complete quests so I can buy shit. What about the Eventide one? What's the Eventide one need? More shit that I buy. So, yeah. And once we can start handing those in, maybe more of them will appear. We're going to do the quest for it. I want to fix Tarako really badly. I keep saying I'm going to focus on it for several episodes, but it's clearly a thing that's going to take a long time to do. So, we'll worry. Yeah, I might grind out in between sessions to try and get that stuff handed in. Maybe a couple of the, of the upgrades to try and hand in. Everyone wants melons. We need so many melons. I need to find a melon farming level, which seemingly does not exist. Unless... the battle pageant. There are 50 of them, lots of quests and challenges. Yeah, but most of them give you like a couple. Like, they give you like 3 or so. Or 5 in that case. There's only a handful of levels that even give melons. I just need to do the Miss Vi battle pageant over and over and over again. And I do this thing for the lizards. But yeah, if I just do the Miss Vi battle pageant repeatedly forever, I'll get enough melons. Maybe. I don't even know how many battlefield specific items you get from a thing that's fighting bosses, but still. And it's not even just like, you can't buy melons consistently. It's a traveling merchant, so it's harder to even buy for. But that is it for this session. Before we finish off though, everyone in chat, put in your guesses for what our completion percentage is at. I believe last time Deku got it spot the fuck on with 72%. So throw in your guesses now. I still haven't decided what the rewards are going to be. The rewards are probably going to be a pat on the back and not much else. But throw in your guesses now. 81. All right. I feel like it's optimistic. I feel 80. Wait, another 80, 81. Well, you guessed 81%. I can't just have 81. It'd be a percentage. So I'm going to give it to work if it's 81. Oh. I already saw it when you did it accidentally, so no. Fuck, I was trying to avoid that. Did you two see it say 81 and you're lying about not seeing it? 79. It's 79. Nowhere near as much today. I'll change my vote to 83% then. You just got further off, buddy. Woke wins! Even worse. Okay, the slowdown has definitely started. Because it was roughly 10% both previous ones. I think it was like 9% for one, 10% for the next. This one was 7% for this session. So we're slowing down, but we're still at almost 80. We are definitely getting there. We're definitely getting there. I think I'm just going to have to grind more materials off camera for handing in for quests. I think I'm clearing through the challenges is like fine. Obviously, if I spent less time in between challenges fucking around, I'd get it faster, but I feel like I just need to grind off camera for more of these challenges, like for more of the quests to hand in, because there's a lot of quests still to hand in, so I might just do that off camera. But that is it for today. I will see you all next time, where hopefully we unlock Tarako in the next session. That's absolutely going to happen. Definitely going to get enough for that. So until then, this is version 2, signing out.